What is the best type of zoysia for the Houston area? I would first have to ask some questions about where the grass is going to be placed. And my first question is always going to be about shade. How much shade do you have in the area? If the answer is 6 or 7 hours plus of direct sunlight, then the answer is you can pick from any of the three. We carry Palisades Zoysia, which is the little bit coarser bladed Zoysia, and we carry Emerald and Cavalier. Those are the two finer bladed Zoysias that we carry. And so you've got to decide first how much sunlight, and how you do that. Most people don't know exactly what they get. Hey, we know we have some shade in the area. Go outside on a sunny day and take a picture every hour or 2 hours, and then scroll back through those pictures at the end of the day, and it'll tell you real quick how much sun that you get in an area, because it's very important. You will be disappointed in any grass that you get if you buy a variety that needs more sunlight than you get. It's just going to dwindle and eventually fade away over time. So you definitely want to know how much sunlight you get, and keep that in mind. So if you say you do get the 6 or 7 hours of direct sunlight in an area, I am always going to point people to the Palisades Zoysia. And the main reason that I'm going to do that is because I think all three of the Zoysias are very aesthetically pleasing. They feel different. I think the Palisades Zoysia has the best feel to it. It feels very plush and carpet-like. But the downfall to that Palisades Zoysia is that it does need that 6 or 7 hours of direct sunlight. The two fine-bladed Zoysias, the Emerald and the Cavalier, can survive on more like 4 or 5 hours of direct sunlight. So they definitely have their place as that goes. They look different. Somebody that wants an area just doesn't want the regular old St. Augustine in an area. All the Zoysias certainly check that box. They're very, very pretty. No one's going to mistake them for any of the other grass varieties. I just am partial to the Palisades, I guess, because of its ease of care. And anybody that's ever taken care of St. Augustine in their yard, it's very, very similar. The mowing requirements, the fertilization requirements, the water requirements are all fairly similar. And whereas the fine-bladed Zoysias, they have a few more intricacies to them, and that should certainly be considered when you're picking between the three of them. But again, shade may dictate that. Shade may dictate that you have to do the fine-bladed Zoysias, and that's it. So if you lean towards that 4 or 5 hours into the spectrum, you're going to have to go with the finer-bladed Zoysias. If you get more like that 6 or 7 hours, then I would encourage you to look hard at the Palisades.